get started now. We have a few people that are still on the way, but we want to get started. First of all, I want to start by thanking you all and welcoming you all to Penn State. Thank you for coming back and speaking to us. I'm going to start by just having you introduce yourself and maybe talk a little about, we'll talk about the year when you came out of Penn State, maybe how the industry was during that time, and talk about your current roles. Start.
With me?
Yeah.
I'm Ken Graziani. I graduated BS Chemical Engineer in 1970. Immediately after that, I went to the University of Illinois, got my master's and PhD, graduated from there at the beginning of 1975, went to work for Mobile Research and Development Corporation, worked there until we merged with Exxon, became ExxonMobil, and then worked in the research and engineering department there. Primarily working on developing new technologies and implementing new technologies in refiners. And I've been retired since 2009, and I do a lot of volunteer work for Penn State now. So.
Frank Arietta, I'm a 96 Chem grad. I worked for Procter & Gamble, started out in our Mhoopany, Pennsylvania plant, the paper plant, and worked various roles there for about 17 years in both engineering and operations in the plant. And then about 3 years ago, moved out to Cincinnati to corporate engineering, where I still support the paper business, but we're running equipment platform management for the equipment that we have in our paper plants.
Hi, I'm Jane Clampett, and I graduated with a BS in Chemical Engineering in 1979 here from Penn State. My first job out of college was with an oil company. It was Gulf Oil Company in Philadelphia, where I was in a rotational program. So a little bit of process engineering, a little bit of operations, and a little bit of the planning department. So we kind of scheduled the crude ships that came in and had to calculate how they would be fed into the different units so that we could make the different octanes, gasoline and heating oil and everything. I worked there only for a short time, and then I transitioned to the DuPont company. And I spent 34 years with DuPont. And my early time in my career with DuPont was in technical support to sales. So we had new products, we had to develop the data for data sheets. We had to do technical troubleshooting, so I travel a lot to our customers all over the United States to help them solve their technical problems associated with using our product. And the product was a photoresist used in making printed circuit boards. So there was a lot of technology involved in that. But in getting so involved with salespeople, I just got the sales bug, and I transitioned into roles that furthered my career in marketing and sales. So I was in indirect sales for a little bit in Southern California during the 1980s when the military was just going like crazy, and there was a lot of work going on there. And then became product marketing manager. And I evolved into different roles until I ended up in a corporate group where I was responsible for corporate strategic account planning and customer experience and loyalty management. So I retired in January. I live in a little bit outside of Wilmington, Delaware, and enjoyed my career immensely.
Okay. I'm Brad Sutliff. A lot of you have probably seen me or heard the story before. I've been down here to present numerous times and volunteer a lot for the department. And I graduated from Penn State in 2005, chemical engineering, and immediately after that I started working for Rhodia, who recently, a few years ago, was acquired by Solvay, and I was at Rhodia's Spartanburg, South Carolina plant. The process to produce specialty surfactants, and I was there from 2005 to 2008. And then after that, I moved to Houston, Texas, still with Rhodia, where I worked at a large-scale continuous sulfuric acid manufacturing plant in maintenance, and I was there for approximately a year. And then after that, decided to make a change, come back up to Pennsylvania, where I started working for Lonza in research and development. And I spent about 5 years in research and development with Lonza. And then following that, I moved out to Lonza's commercial manufacturing plant in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. and I'm currently a maintenance project engineer, which I've been doing for about the last year and a half. So I've gone from 2 different companies. I went from South Carolina to Texas to Pennsylvania. So I've seen a lot of different roles: process production engineering, maintenance engineering, research and development engineering, and now project and maintenance engineering. So I've got quite a diverse background and seen a little bit of everything in the 11 years that I've been out into the industry. So that's my story.